Hi guys, it's Jan. Welcome back to my closet. So today I am doing my September favorites. I missed August, and that was because I was just super busy at the end of August, but I didn't really have a lot anyway. This month I really only have a few things anyway, but things I've really been enjoying. So I'm going to start with a palette that I bought last season from Sephora. It's the NARS DanMari, or DanMarie, however you pronounce it, palette. It's the one that had all the assortment of blushes and a highlighter and a bronzer. The blush that I love is actually out of the palette. It came loose, but everything else is really just a great color as well. This bright pink here is Desire. I believe this is Super Orgasm, and the one on top is Orgasm. And the bronzer on the top left is Casino, and the one underneath it is the Albatross highlighter. Really a great palette. If you were able to get your hands on this, I know it's limited edition, you probably can't get it anymore, but it was totally worth the money. I think it was like around $65. But the blush I've been using from it has been one of my favorites for the entire month. And I'm just gravitating, of course, towards the cool mauves and the berry tones. And this is just a gorgeous blush. It's Desire. And it is so pretty. It's what I have on today. I'm hoping you could tell, but I'm by my window and sometimes unfortunately just kind of washes me out, but that's the color, and it is just so pretty. I really love this color so much, so I've been using that a lot, and I just have to get that back in there again. Another thing I've been loving is the lipstick I'm wearing. I put I think a picture on Instagram, and it's by Rimmel. Now with Rimmel, I want to do a separate video on my favorite Rimmel products, and I think that would be really helpful for a lot of people, because Rimmel is something I would totally recommend. I love Kate Moss, and I love all of her lipstick collaborations. This wasn't one of hers. This is one of that ones from this line, the purple case. It's the Moisture Renew number 380 Vintage Pink, and it's what I have on. And it's just a very pretty, cool-toned kind of mauve color, but so perfect for autumn. And I've just been really loving this color. It's so pretty. I love that they keep your lips very silky. I very rarely ever use a gloss with this, and it is just great. Staying power is really good, and they don't have any kind of weird smells or tastes or anything like that. So totally have been loving that lipstick and a lot of their lipsticks. Another thing I've been loving is the Samantha Chapman buffing brush, and if I don't use this, I've been using my fingers lately, which really just gives a different kind of finish to my foundation. But when I do use a brush, I've been using this, and I just absolutely love it. I love how comfortable it feels in my hand, and it's dense, but it's not too dense where most of the foundation is absorbed in it and then you don't really get much of a payout. It's just a really great brush, so totally would recommend looking into that. Another thing I've been loving, I've mentioned time and time again, I used to call it Benefits Well Rested, but it's Bare Minerals Well Rested. And I've been really using this lately, last month or so, since I've been getting up early with my kids and getting them to school. And this has just really been great for brightening under the eyes. So if you ever should get a sample of this, or if you look into buying the full size, I don't think you would be disappointed. It's really good. Another thing that I've really been loving, and I have like 3 of these, and all these little samples you get from Sephora or the glossy boxes or anything like that just pile up, and I started using them. This is the BB Cream from Dr. Brandt. It's this one with the signature Flexitone self-adjusting BB Cream, and it looks like this, and it's just a small sample, but this is really good. I really like this. And I've really typically been one that has really only liked the BB creams, you know, from the Asian market, but I think this one is really nice. I really like this, so that's been a major good find in my collection. My YSL Manifesto perfume, I love this. I totally love this. I don't wear it every day, but when I thought of adding a perfume to this video, I knew I had to add this. Someone described the notes, and I don't remember what they said, but it is just such a nice, really not overpowering, oversweet, has a little bit of a spice to it. And that's always my description for my perfumes, right? Sweet and spicy, but that's the ones I tend to gravitate to. And I just completely love this. So this is YSL Manifesto. Another thing I've been loving, beauty product wise, has been this MAC Loose Pigment. It's in the color Naked. This gets all over the place. I really don't know how I'm going to swatch this for you. And as I open it, it just like spills all over my pants. It's just a real pretty pink toned, fleshy, naked pigment. And I was looking at a picture of Rosie Huntington Whiteley, and her eyes just looked absolutely gorgeous. And the closest that I could come to in my collection was this color. I really don't think you're going to be able to pick this up if I swatch it, but I will do my best. It's just so, so pretty. And one of the few naked pigments I would go back and repurchase again. Yeah, you really can't see it. It's so pretty. And what I love to do with this is just take my MAC 239 and just dampen it with my MAC Fix Plus and then apply it. And it's just gorgeous. So I would look into this if you're near a MAC counter. It's just so nice. Another MAC product that I've been completely in love with, and I don't wear these two together, but I would try it, is this paint pot in Quite Natural. And I bought this a while ago, maybe a couple months ago, and I love wearing this on its own. I find it doesn't crease at all, and it's just a real unique looking brown base. It might be a little daunting when you first look at this when I put it on, but you can sheer it out. It really just gives a beautiful, almost like tanned appearance to your eyelids. I know that sounds weird, but it's darker than a tan, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. It just works so beautifully on its own, and I've loved to put different colors on top of this, like Urban Decay's Smog is one of them, or Darkhorse. That's one thing I should have included too, is my original Naked palette. I've been wearing that a lot, but this is just absolutely gorgeous. So that is Quite Natural by MAC, and I know someone said they used it for their eyebrows, which is a really good idea. Okay, next one, Urban Decay pencil, the Glide-On pencil, the 24/7 Glide-On pencil in Mushroom. I read about this in Allure magazine, and I said, yeah, I definitely have to give it a go. And I really, really love this for under my eyes and on top, again, like using it like a paint pot. So this is what it looks like. It's just a real nice, shimmery, dark, taupish mushroom. And it looks really, really nice for like under the eyes, for the extra kind of dimension I like. I always like that to look dimensional under my eyes. I always like that drop shadow effect. I like it to go, you know, pretty long to the length of my lower lashes so that it just looks smudgy and sexy and like it's been on for hours, because I hate perfect makeup. And I would like just take my finger and just smudge it more during the day, and it just looks more worn in when you do that. And this is just a great pencil to do that with. So really like that. And speaking of pencils, I just dropped my tissue. Speaking of pencils, I've been loving these, and this is gonna also make it into my favorite Rimmel products. It's the Scandaleyes waterproof Kajal liner, and I have several of these now. This one's in black, and it's what I have on again today. You know, when you find something like this from the drugstore that's so good and so pigmented and really lasts, and it's waterproof and doesn't budge, sometimes you question whether or not you want to go and get, you know, any of the higher end pencils that you would find in Sephora or Ulta. This is just really, really, really good. I mean, I don't know how much darker you would want than that. I mean, you can soften it by adding some black eyeshadow, but to me, it is just a really great, great product. And that's it, just blend it out. You do have a little time before it starts to really set, but I've been loving these Rimmel pencils a lot. Okay, now that my hands are thoroughly messy. Another thing that I've been loving have been the YSL nail polishes that I picked up at the CCO last month. And I'm not one, and I did say this, to go out and spend, you know, a ton of money on a high-end nail polish. I just find that this is probably one of the more easier products to dupe out, unless you come across something that is just so unique, or the formulation is, you know, incredible and lasts for 2 weeks and it's been proven and no chips or anything like that. But I did buy these, and it was 3 of them, I think, for like $55, and I don't remember if I got a discount or not, but I just think that these colors are gorgeous. They do last a lot. I have been wearing these a lot, all different colors. I had a berry, a red, and this fuchsia one, and I love the brushes with these. It's kind of rounded, not tapered so much, but it is kind of like a rounded, wider brush head, so it gets a lot of the nail. And I really, really, really like them. You could see, it's like those Wet n Wild ones where I think they're a little bit more wider, where they pretty much cover the entire nail when you first, you know, apply the first stroke of nail polish. This one is not quite as wide, but it's a very comfortable brush to use. And I've been really, really, really enjoying these. So I would definitely look into purchasing these if I'm in the mood to spend that kind of money on a nail polish. It's not a necessity. It's just something that I would probably look into a little bit more than I would have before in the past. But I've been loving these colors, and I just think that the staying power is great on these. I don't find that they chip so much, but I do put several coats of Seche Vite on throughout the week. But I just still find that it's been really, really long lasting on my nails. Okay, and then the last thing, actually three more things, but one is a set of two. I got these candles in Costco, and the brand is ESSENZA, and you might have seen these. These are fantastic. I have pomegranate going now. I burned down my vanilla because my room is basically white, black, and cream, so that was the first one to be used. And now I have to pick up more white candles for my room, but I brought these candles in just to have something going in the room as far as the scent. And this one is just so pretty. The smell is fantastic. I don't remember what this one was. It's kind of like a cinnamon smell. It looks so pretty in my living room because this is kind of like the color of my living room all year round with reds and greens and golds. It's very like Tuscan inspired. But this is just a really great long lasting, and I have the candles going in my beauty room all the time. And they last a really long time. And I think they still have these out. And I got 3 of these big candles for $19, which I thought was really, really good. So definitely planning on going back to Costco soon before they sell out of these. But I love them so much. And then the last 2 things have been 2 shampoos that I've been using lately because my hair really suffered badly from the ombre. I had some breakage and it was extremely dry. And I guess overall my hair was not cut out to be like that blonde. So I decided to go with natural shampoos, or as natural as I can find without like going on a massive search and hunt for, you know, like really expensive ones. So these were bought while I was in the drugstore. Yeah, this was a drugstore purchase. And they're Renpure Originals Brazilian Keratin Straightening products. And I have both the shampoo and the conditioner, and I also have the 14-day treatment because the keratin really, really works wonders on my hair. I always find it grows faster and it's smoother, and I just don't have to fuss with it as much, which is great when you're going through some sort of breakage issues like I was going through. But these are just really, really, really good products. They don't have any sodium chloride, salt, dyes, sulfates, parabens, or gluten. And I used to always say that my hair responded really well and needed salon grade products, but now I feel that they're just really responding nicely to both of these products. Actually, the third one too, the 14-day straightening treatment. So that is my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I want to welcome new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel. I am coming back this Friday again with my ensembles for you guys. Someone asked me to do a 4th one. I might still do that. On the days I'm not wearing those outfits, sometimes I have to tweak them a little bit depending on the weather. I just gravitate to my blazer and white tank top, black tank top. It's kind of like my look, and you know, jeans and whatever else I have on, boots, or you know, however I accessorize it. But I will come back to you Friday with that, and I have a couple other little videos that I want to do for you guys soon. So I hope you enjoy this, and I will see everyone very, very soon. Bye guys.